Can chat AIs have a sense of humor? Well, we're traditionally told that chats and AIs don't have a personality, and that is true. They can come back with interesting responses, but they can bring a lot of humor to things. Today, I was researching a handout that I want to give to my participants on my webinars called How to Use Chat AIs. And my chat bot of choice right now is Chat GPT. It is the #1 chat AI in the marketplace right now. It holds about 48% of the market. But while I was researching, I decided that I was going to find out what are the top 4 chat AIs so that I could give some hints and tricks and tips about using them. So I asked Chat GPT, and it told me that the top 4 are Chat GPT, Gemini, Claude, and Perplexity. And I went, okay, I've used all of them. So I thought, all right. So I went to Claude and I asked it the same thing. And it said that it was Chat GPT, Claude was #2, and then they had Perplexity, and then it had Gemini. And I went, okay. I asked Gemini, and Gemini gave me Chat GPT, Gemini, Claude, and DeepSeek. And then I went to Copilot, and of course Copilot was #1. And I laughed at that. And so while the AIs did not really have a sense of humor, I did, because I found it amazing that they all wanted to say Chat GPT because it is the undisputed leader. But when I asked within their own interfaces, they were all the second one, which is not true. I can find out that information empirically without asking any of them, but it was a delightful insight into how AIs work. If you found this helpful, hit the like button right now or subscribe. Another thing along the way that I have found is while they were in disagreement about what they would have recommended, it also brought home the point about how important it is to write your prompts, or what I say are conversation starters. And because I use the exact same conversation starter in each of the AIs, I would have expected that I would have gotten the same results. And obviously I did not. And it also points out how it's important to use your critical thinking skills, and that it's important also to possibly use more than one chat AI in order for you to get a balanced perspective on the information you're asking for. It's not dissimilar than my experience when I asked Chat GPT about my vacation travels, which I'll talk about in an upcoming video. So what I would say the takeaway for today is make sure that you're clear on what you're asking. If you don't agree with it, tell it so. In fact, I believe it was Claude that didn't give me Copilot as one of the top 4. And I turned around and wrote an additional line of clarification and said, well, what about Copilot? And it was almost as if the chat AI could have hit itself in the forehead and had one of those duh moments. It turned around and said, oops, I forgot about Copilot, let me reorder. So it was Chat GPT, it was Claude, then it was Copilot, which I had to give it a chuckle. If you found that tip helpful, remember, it's up to you to be discerning in the information you get. Don't just take its word for it. Ask more questions. Be more thorough. If you're not certain, you can go to a search engine like DuckGoDuck. You can do other kinds of research to find the information that's outside of the AI ecosphere and find out if it really is giving you the best information. I appreciate your time. I hope you found this tip helpful. and I'll talk to you in the next one. And make sure you click on the next one over here. Bye for now.